Hello, Professor. Today I will be talking about the benefits supplementing creatine has to the ATP cycle, in relation to the ATP cycle. So in order to understand this, I think it's important to understand where creatine stands in the ATP cycle. So firstly, ATP is extremely heavy. Your body, but your body uses about three-fourths of its body weight in ATP per day. But because it's so heavy, you can only have 80 to 100 grams at one time, which is extremely thin margins. And those 80 to 100 grams only is about 2 to 3 seconds of energy or like explosive energy that you can use until it runs out. And so once this runs out, like let's say you're getting chased by a bear, you have 2 to 3 seconds. Once these 2 to 3 seconds run out, you still need to run away from the bear. But so where does the energy come from? Um, well, the next phase is the phosphagen system. In this system, two enzymes provide the body with enough ATP for about 6 more seconds before it has to scramble again to find more. Um, and the first of those enzymes is the myokinase enzyme, which takes the ADP from the waste of the first ATP cycle, takes two of those, smashes them together, creates one ATP and one AMP. So this provides a little more ATP. And the next is creatine kinase, which this video is covering. This enzyme obtains a phosphorus from the phosphate storage molecule of creatine. Uh, Creatine phosphate, and it gives it to one of the wastes of the first cycle of ATP, another ATP or ADP, converting that to ATP. So this provides about 6 more seconds of energy time. Um, so how does this actually like this the creatine supplement that everyone's taking? How does it actually benefit this? So I used to be really into supplements. And it was pretty much understood that creatine was the goat of all supplements. Like magnesium, vitamin D, like creatine was just clearly, if you were trying to build muscle, creatine is what you needed to take. Why is this the case though? Well, creatine, now that you know creatine and why it's so important to be in the muscles for short-term explosive movements, taking creatine supplements can increase the amount of creatine within your muscles by 15 to 40%, which it could be about like a second more of explosive, which energy, which is maybe one more rep of bench, a little faster in a sprint. And it actually does have long-term benefits as well, as it support like taking it long-term supports lean mass development as well. And like I said before, ATP drives pretty much everything. And so if you have more efficient ATP generation and things that require lots of energy, like your heart and your brain, that is of course important as well. Um, the next which benefit of creatine, which I didn't know about within the body, is supplementing creatine can actually boost your immune system as well. Like every system in your body, your immune system runs on ATP as well. Um, and so when you take creatine, but the creatine actually doesn't just go to your skeletal muscles, your heart and your brain, like I previously understood. Some creatine can go to your immune system as well. And this creatine enhances the ATP production within that as well, creating which increases the production of CD8 plus T cells, which takes a strong line of defense against pathogens such as tumors, which of course very important. And supplements within creatine also supplements the immune system with the energy it needs for the creation and mobilization of neutrophils, which is the immune system's main response to bacterial agents. And everything the neutrophils need to do in order to get rid of bacteria requires energy, and ACP helps supplement that. Um, that is all I have for this presentation. Thank you for watching.